Good morning from Japan. In today's video, we're going to take you with us as we go on Japanese public transportation for the first time.
The Ginza subway line, the Hanzomon subway line, and the Umedoshin subway line.
This is like 6 different. There are a lot of people shuffling through here right now.
Now, we have some high expectations as we've heard that Japanese public transportation is one of the best in the world. So today we're going to share our first impressions and quite literally take you along with us for the ride. We're actually getting picked up by a taxi. We're here at the Nanabon Tower on the US Navy base. So we're being a little bit lazy and we're taking a taxi to the train station because we just don't want to walk. With 2 kids, you guys, it can add up, and on today's adventure we're going to be doing a lot of walking. Stay tuned because we're going to be coming out with a Disneyland Tokyo video. It's bound to be a fun adventure. We have a 4-year-old and a 10-month-old, so we know we're in for a fun, adventurous day. A freaking great deal.
Hey, little alien mochi.
Yo, cool.
The taxi is going to drop us off right at the local main train station here in Yokosuka. It's a very central location and it's part of the Keikyu line, which is going to take us up closer to Yokohama. Do you hear the music?
What's really nice about this area is that we're close to 2 lines, the JR line and the Keikyu line. We're taking the Keikyu line all the way to central Tokyo today to make a transfer to Tokyo Disney. It's really quite convenient. We just saw our first train stop, load off, and pick up some people. It was a very short stop, but we're excited that trains are on time, which is going to be a really nice switch, knowing that we're going to have very few delays on these trains compared to what we were experiencing in Germany. Right now I'm seeing like people line up and like wait on lines in like different spots, like right along the yellow line here. So the closer that we're going to get into Tokyo, to Tokyo Disney, it's going to be much more crowded, we know. Right now it's pretty quiet, it's early in the morning, but it's definitely going to get busier.
So we actually didn't purchase a ticket for this route. Instead we downloaded the Passmo app and we put it on our phone, and then we have to connect it to a card and we just swipe it when we enter, and then we'll swipe it when we get off, and then it will charge us that way. Super nice, super convenient. They used to have cards, but there's like a chip shortage, so they're not selling them. But irregardless of that, it's still super convenient. Just a tap with the phone and we're on. Here when we got up to the top, there's also a staff member working for the train. He has like a red flag and he's keeping his eye out. So I don't ever remember seeing like someone just standing there when we were in Europe. I mean, there was definitely train people that would come on and off the trains a lot, that stayed on the train and then they would get off when it stopped, hop back on when it goes, you know, they stuck with the train. He's just kind of standing there at this point, maybe making sure people aren't getting off the track. We have heard that there is unfortunately a lot of deaths by suicide on these train routes. In fact, I've seen on the map that there's delays because of that. on the trains that we were definitely kind of the loudest ones at first, but she fell asleep, which helped. There is a place for like luggage to go on the top. However, I've noticed a lot of people who are getting off luggage have big ones and they just keep them close up to the seat. And so it's kind of crowded with the luggage, but nothing crazy. We weren't like packed in there like sardines, and we are like down in the heart of Tokyo right now. And she cannot wait a minute more.
You ready to go, baby? We only have a short stop here for 3 minutes, and then we'll get on one more, and then in like less than 30 minutes we'll be there.
It was so exciting to see Tokyo though, just from the train. This area is just like so condensed with so many people, so many buildings. Gets me so excited. Gotta get the car.
Gotta get the car down. So we made it back here. We're in the greater Tokyo area and we're about to get on a train, but we totally missed the last one because it was so crowded. This one, not so crowded, which is nice.
We love using Pasmo and it's been working really well. Or you can also look into the JR Pass, but I do think you have to go on the trains quite a bit to make that one worth it. There's a lot of different options. You can save money if you look into the best option for your scenario, but either way you could show up here and get on the train and it would work. What you just saw right there was like the rush of when the train came. You can definitely tell when it's quiet or when a train came, and when they do, people just are out and on their way to the next place. It's quite busy during those moments. Right next to me is a locker area so you can store stuff. We've seen this at basically every train station. Very convenient and handy. They have different prices depending on the size of the luggage storage, so it's nice because just looking here, they have like a really big one for 900 yen. You can fit a lot of stuff here. Very nice and convenient if you're just doing like a stop from the airport and you can't check into your hotel yet, but you want to take advantage of the day here in Tokyo. That's what I'd recommend doing. Daddy went with Willa into the bathroom. That is one nice perk, is that they do have bathrooms here. They're free. We have loved that restrooms are way more frequent. They're clean and just convenient. Coming from Europe, that was always something that, especially when I was pregnant, was an issue. Is like, we don't know when the nearest bathroom is going to be. Even when I think about Regensburg, which is the train we used to go down to Vienna, it had you pay. And I think it was like 50 cents, so not a big deal, but they're free here. Always. I've never seen them charge.
It's a very intricate like tunnel system here. At this station it actually connects really close by to the Tokyo Metro and to several other connections, so there are a lot of people going in every different direction. For example, this one has 6 different exits to like get up to the ground level right from here. So it has like, just like on a road, it has like the exits to show you which way you need to go to get to which street, which just really shows you like how extensive the network is here. And I'm sure there are plenty of other stations that have well more, but it's really fun being our first time getting out kind of more in the heart of the Tokyo region here. Overall, we love taking transportation here. It's really quick, it's really easy, and thankfully there's a lot of things that are translated already. And especially if you're using like Google Maps or another map service, there's plenty of directions there to help you know like which car is the best one to get on for easier boarding on and off. and then when you need to switch platforms, the times of the one that's coming now, and the next few that are coming and how far apart they are. It is really easy to get around.
There's a yellow line that you're supposed to stand behind, and everyone does it. That's where people like start lining up. When the train arrives, they do in fact wait for the people to get off. It's timely. There's no rush to hop on, and people are just waiting their turn. Everyone gets on. Family kiss.
Mommy and daddy kiss.
Love in Japan. Love in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Another kiss.
Line, the Keio Inokashida line, the Ginza subway line, the Hanzomon subway line, and the Fuetoshi subway line.
It's just listed like 6 different. I specifically remember watching a short on Instagram from some bloggers or whatever here in Tokyo, and they said, in Shibuya Station, this is the easiest way to know how you can get out the fastest. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll totally look into that when we get here. And then we're here, and I'm like, oh, we're at Shibuya Station, and there are so many places to go, so we have to stop and look to see which exit we need. There are a lot of people shuffling through here right now. Wow. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys have not already, don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and we will see you on the next one. I don't even know how to even comprehend this, because I'm as far as I can see, every single way is concrete, with the exception of like the Grand Palace or the Imperial Palace, which I believe is like the forested area here.